Y'all, this flu is something else. We're on day 8 of a household flu. I've had it the worst. I had like 5 days of being in bed with fevers ranging from 99 to 103. It immediately went into my chest before I even ran a fever and before I even had a runny nose. So it just automatically went into my vocal cords and into my chest, and then I started having some symptoms. I had horrible body aches, and it's just not like me. Usually if I get a cold or something like that, I'm down maybe a day and back up the next day, just going back at it. But this kept me in bed for like 4 days. I quarantined myself from my family, kept away from my kids. Everybody just dropped off food and drinks at my bedroom, and my husband has been sleeping on the couch for the last 8 days. So it's horrible for him too. So now I've got one of our daughters down in our bedroom because that's been kind of the quarantine room. She's been down with it for about 3 days, and she's just got a 99-degree fever. It hasn't gotten any higher than that, and it's just all gone up into her sinuses. She's got stiff joints, and she's actually popping. So it's some wicked stuff. It's not as hard on us as it has been on some people, where some people have been hospitalized from it. But we try to do everything natural and use our natural remedies here. We immediately started on the oregano, the oil of oregano, along with some zinc, D3 with K2, tea. So we've made tea with like elderberry, lemon balm, ginger, turmeric, all that in the tea to sip on. We've done bone broth, beef broth, soups. It's been wild. So my youngest is the healthiest of them all. So she's had maybe a 99-degree temp, and that was only like 1 day, and then she was fever free the next day. And now today she's got like 99.6 again, which tells me something's going on. She's still probably contagious, and so she's not going to get to go to her Valentine party at school tomorrow. But luckily we can pick up her treats and her Valentines and bring them home. But she's the healthiest of them all. She has absolutely no symptoms except a low-grade fever, and she's just a little bit clingy and whiny. So she's no cold symptoms, no chest congestion, no runny nose, anything like that. So home remedies work. Some people believe in it, some people don't. We're firm believers that taking care of your body and taking care of your immune system is far above anything that you can get from the store. As far as over-the-counter medications and decongestants and stuff like that. We do still keep a little ibuprofen here in the house, just simply because I haven't been able to find anything to touch that. If we're in extreme pain or something like that, and the pain needs to be handled immediately so that we can function, it's ibuprofen. But we are still looking and diving into some alternatives to that. I've looked at Meadowsweet. We just haven't tried out a lot of things yet. So, but we are trying to educate ourselves on things that we can use other than ibuprofen. But that's like the only thing in our cabinet that is an over-the-counter medication. Everything else is holistic and natural. We're gonna kick this, and we've had it a lot easier than some people have. Like I said, some people have been hospitalized. I did use the nebulizer one day, and I put some colloidal silver in it and nebulized that because I felt like things were going too deep into my chest. And this strain of flu, I guess, has been known to bring on pneumonia. So I definitely don't want any kind of pneumonia setting in. I still have some chest congestion, but it's all like in the upper part of my chest and kind of in my sinuses are still stuffy. But we're getting better. My husband and one of my other daughters have been untouched. They haven't had any symptoms, no fever, not the slightest bit of anything. So they're still taking their vitamins and supplements and trying to stay well, because that particular daughter has a theater production next week that she has to be a part of, and if she misses any practices, then she gets cut from it. So we're really, really adamant on her staying away from everybody else that's sick, and we don't want her to get ill. But leave some comments on what your favorite natural remedy is, what has worked for you. It's going to be different for everybody. We come from all walks of life and what we're comfortable with, and maybe it's something that your grandma did for you, your parents did, or something that you've read in a book or watched on YouTube or here on TikTok. So share your ideas, and we'll just bring a community of helping each other get well and stay well the natural way. Thanks.